Hey, Jahmir, just first, how you feeling physically? Coach said you've just been back practicing for 2 days. Just health-wise, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm feeling much better than I did before. It's really just like my win a little bit, just a little fatigue a little earlier than usual. But other than that, I'm feeling much better.
As far as the game goes, just what were some of the breakdowns you think that kind of led to Purdue being able to kind of race to a pretty big lead?
Yeah, I'll say it started from the jump. 2 threes off the jump. They shot it really well from three, and obviously we didn't. I just feel like our defensive rotations, we were a little behind. I feel like we did a pretty decent job on Edie. He's such a dominant player, but other than that, it's just the defense rotations. We didn't guard the three well, and we didn't shoot it well.
For either of you, you haven't done a lot of losing here at Xfinity. This is your first loss in 20 games here, right here. Just what are the emotions like, walking off the court after a loss, knowing it's been so long? And did it feel like any other game that you had, maybe that UCLA game last year or something along those lines?
Yeah, it's definitely tough losing on your home court. We haven't lost here in 2023, so to start the year, taking this L, I mean, they're a really good team, so if there's anybody I would rather lose to in this building, it would be them. So, but we'll bounce back. We got to go on the road and get one, and get back in this building and get one. So we're going to move on. It was a tough loss.
Question for both of the players. Coach said earlier that defensively this Purdue team is much better than they were last year. What kind of things did they do in that first half that prevented you guys from really getting on a roll before halftime?
I wouldn't say it was them per se. I would say it's just us. I mean, we had a lot of good looks, missed a lot of open ones, missed a couple bunnies, and they led them to offense. So once that happens and you got somebody like Edie, 7-footer, I mean, it's hard to really, go on a run when you when you got to guard somebody like that. Big guy, talented player, talented team. And when you don't make shots, they make you pay for it. So that's just what happened.
Hey, back here, Jahmir. Coach kind of called this an eye-opener in terms of maybe a wake-up call to try to get things going. Compared it to the loss to Michigan last year. I know how special of a moment it was for you and your teammates to beat Purdue last year. I guess just as players, what do you guys think of just maybe what you guys need to do to kind of turn things around and be able to win quality games like this at home?
Yeah, so I feel like tonight we were one step behind. They were just better than us offensively and defensively. We have to be more physical. As we all know, Big Ten is a physical league, so and there's no game that's going to be a drop-off or a bye game. So we got to be ready to play from the jump, home and away. So in order to turn that around, we just got to take it one game at a time, make sure we stick together, and the rest going to take care of itself.
Thank you.
Jahmir, just go ahead and talk about your 26-point game tonight.
Yeah, Purdue made it tough for me. Obviously, I struggled early. But, it's really just my teammates putting me in position to be successful. It's not really about points or any type of accolades or stats. I'm just really trying to win. So, my 26 points meant nothing tonight.
For either of you, Kevin Willard said that he felt like Purdue was the best team in the country by far. From what you guys have seen from some of the teams you've played, would you agree with that?
If not the best, then one, because when you got somebody that's a team that's been together for 2 years back to back, not bringing in any guys, and then having 3 starters off the bench, it's that makes it special. That makes it more chemistry and a lot more easier to just go with the flow of the game and let the game just go throughout everybody on the court, because them guys they've been together for a little while, and it's hard to really not have chemistry and stuff like that. So that's one thing you need to be a really good team, and I feel like they got that. So if that's not the best, then it's one of the best teams. So.
Donta, what can you do as a team overall just to get the three-point shooting more consistent? Is it just putting up shots in practice, seeing some shots fall in games? It's kind of, what would you say?
Just take our time. Our coach always tells us to step into our threes. We take probably as much shots as anybody other teams in the country. We just gotta step to the line and knock them out with confidence. We're getting a lot of open looks. I feel like a lot of them are strong misses, really good looks, and just this upcoming few days before we leave to go off to Minnesota, we're gonna practice hard, play hard against each other, and try to get this one back. So hopefully we could just knock down some shots on this next upcoming game. So.